dark oxygen made by deep-sea batteries. Oxygen discovery defies knowledge of the deep ocean. Science correspondent. Until this discovery, it was believed that oxygen could not be produced without sunlight. Scientists have discovered dark oxygen being produced in the deep ocean, apparently by lumps of metal on the seafloor. About half the oxygen we breathe comes from the ocean. But before this discovery, it was understood that it was made by marine plants photosynthesizing, something that requires sunlight. Here, at depths of 5 km where no sunlight can penetrate, the oxygen appears to be produced by naturally occurring metallic nodules which split seawater, H2O, into hydrogen and oxygen. I first saw this in 2013, an enormous amount of oxygen being produced at the seafloor in complete darkness, explains lead researcher Prof. Andrew Sweetman from the Scottish Association for Marine Science. He and his colleagues carried out their research in an area of the deep sea between Hawaii and Mexico, part of a vast swathe of seafloor that is covered with these metal nodules. The nodules form when dissolved metals in seawater collect on fragments of shell or other debris. It's a process that takes millions of years. And because these nodules contain metals like lithium, cobalt, and copper, all of which are needed to make batteries, many mining companies are developing technology to collect them and bring them to the surface. The scientists worked out that the metal nodules are able to make oxygen precisely because they act like batteries. It's like a battery in a torch, he added. You put one battery in, it doesn't light up. The researchers put this theory to the test in the lab, collecting and studying the potato-sized metal nodules. Their experiments measured the voltages on the surface of each metallic lump, essentially the strength of the electric current. The researchers measured the voltages on the surfaces of the metallic nodules. The Clarion-Clipperton Zone, where the discovery was made, is a site already being explored by a number of seabed mining companies, which are developing technology to collect the nodules and bring them to a ship at the surface. The U.S. National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration has warned that this seabed mining could result in the destruction of life and the seabed habitat in the mined areas. More than 800 marine scientists from 44 countries have signed a petition highlighting the environmental risks and calling for a pause on mining activity. New species are being discovered in the deep ocean all the time. It is often said that we know more about the surface of the moon than we do about the deep sea. And this discovery suggests that the nodules themselves could be providing the oxygen to support life there. Prof. Murray Roberts, a marine biologist from the University of Edinburgh, is one of the scientists who signed the seabed mining petition. Because these fields cover such huge areas of our planet, it would be crazy to press ahead with deep-sea mining knowing they may be a significant source of oxygen production. Prof. Sweetman added, I don't see this study as something that will put an end to mining.